Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Oh my God, we're so back. Welcome back to the channel, Soul Tribe. It's your girl, Sadiqa Soul. And today, honey, baby, sweetie child, we are talking about all the lessons that have smacked me upside the head the last couple of weeks. I don't know what it is about 2026. It probably is the divine that wants me to step out of the matrix and, honey, into my divinity so I can see the world for what it is and realize that I am the master of my fate and the captain of my ship. I think the divine and the goddess of the earth, the mother, the creator is like, Sadiqa, baby girl, wake it on up. Wake up. I think that's what's happening. And so because that's happening, I need to share with you. And I have about four examples that took me by storm at the exact same time. You're going to want to watch this video to the end because I've got some juicy gems for you that it's going to alleviate, elevate, and wake you the heck on up to become the divine goddess that you are. Okay? All right. Or God, if you're a guy watching, you know the drill. Thank you for thumbing up the video and thank you for joining the Soul Tribe. I said it earlier, we step out of the matrix here and walk into our divinity. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Lesson number one, tidbit number one. Honey, you need to realize that haters should be your reminder of how blessed you are. When people are hating on you, you need to let that be a reminder that they see a blessing and they're mad about it. So it's obviously something worth being envious about. And I know that might sound kind of, arrogant, but it's true. Someone that's mad at you or they're angry or they're hating on you, it's because they see a blessing. So when you see that, instead of getting rattled and, oh my God, what's that about? Oh my God, why are they behaving like that? Like I used to do. Instead, recognize, oh dang, I must be blessed. Now mind you, you shouldn't have to wait for a hater for you to know that you're blessed. But when you see it, it's just a reminder, like, that's right, I am blessed. That's right, I do have a lot going for me. That's right, I am well-spoken. That's right, I am fun to be around. Oh yeah, I am attractive. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Your hater is your reminder how blessed you are. Quick little rundown of why this became something that I needed to be reminded about. I'm walking out of my apartment. I'm on my phone talking to my mom, and I'm walking to the garage where I parked my car. As soon as I get into the garage, I see this man and his wife, and they're in their vehicle parked, and they have to pay for parking. I pay monthly. I guess they were paying just to be there because there's a bunch of other stuff around in the area. So they were getting out to pay for parking, and the wife is at the meter kind of paying for the parking, and the husband's still at the car. And as soon as I walk by, he beeps his car alarm to lock the door. And then he does it 2 or 3 more times as soon as I walked by. And I thought, why does he gotta lock his car door so many times? Like, why is he acting like, what am I gonna steal his car? Like, what do you think I'm gonna break into his car? It was so weird. Mind you, I'm wearing a dress, a blazer, my hair is pulled back, my makeup is done, I'm on the phone, I'm walking to my car with the keys in my hand. But as soon as I walked by, he locked his car door 3 times. And I was, for a moment, really rattled by that. And so I was on the phone with my mom and I said, that was so weird. Like, he just locked his car door like 3-4 times and it's just like staring at me while he's doing it, right? And I was saying that to my mom and she was just like, baby girl, like, Sadiqa, you have to remember, he's doing that because he feels some type of way. He's feeling some kind of way about the way you look. So now he has to try to make you feel like a criminal or a bad person or someone has low morale. But really, that person was just showing me that they believe I'm blessed. I am. I mean, hello, look at the material. That's number one. Number two, the car I was walking to, no shade, was nicer than the one he had. I don't make the rules, and I'm not the type of person to flaunt this type of stuff in front of people's faces. But if we're going to compare vehicle, one was a little bit more luxury than the other. I'm wearing a dress and a blazer. I'm on the phone. I'm minding my business. You're trying to lock your car door as soon as I walk by 3 times and stare at me to make it clear of why you're doing it. And so my mom said to me, Sadika, you have to realize when people do stuff like that, they're just reminding you. That could be in your looks, it could be in your accomplishments, it could be how you carry yourself, whatever it is. Whenever people start spewing something, they're projecting something on the inside, and they're reminding you and showing you you're blessed. Okay. And that in that moment, for some reason, my mom has alluded to that many times throughout my life, because that's not the first time something like that has happened. But when it does happen, I would kind of get so rattled. And for some reason, in that moment, the way that that was explained became so clear to me. And I was like, oh my God, I finally get it. You hate me because you ain't me. Oh my God. You got that? I hope you're taking notes. Okay, this next one is kind of oddly specific, but I want you to keep this in mind when you're at work, when you're going for an interview, going for a promotion, looking to pitch an idea for a business, whatever, trying to find the client or lock a client in. This is like, no one really talks about this one, but it's really important. Be kind and nice to everyone. Everyone, especially in places where you're looking to get something. And I know that might sound transactional, but the moral of this tip is that you never know who you're talking to. You never know who has authority over something that you're trying to get, especially in the vicinity of a place where you're trying to achieve something. I'll give you an example. The story I just shared with you a second ago, I was actually on my way to pitch a startup idea for a business I have, a startup idea that I have. And I was on my way to a competition to pitch my idea for the entire weekend. That's where I was headed that night, where that guy was locking his car. But when I got to the event, everything's going fine. I pitched the idea, it gets chosen. I recruit my team, I'm doing the whole thing. And me and my team are working on this idea the whole weekend. And when we get to the end, the very last day, it's about 20 minutes before I'm about to go on stage and pitch. And I still have so much to do. I have to change my clothes. I have to finish up my presentation. And I was getting nervous and rattled. And I was like, oh my God, I have so much to do. We're literally going on stage in like 5 minutes. It was crazy. So I come out of the workstation room that I was in and I go to the bathroom to change my clothes. When I get to the bathroom entrance, there's a woman who's standing at the entrance and she's talking to a few other people. But I thought it was pretty clear that I'm trying to make my way into the bathroom. And so what happened in this moment? In this moment, I felt like, where have I seen this before? I said, I've seen this behavior before, not wanting to move out of the way. It's very microaggressive. I've seen this before, and it triggered something in me because I've kept having to deal with it in the past. And I thought it was another one of those moments. And so what did I do? Instead of saying, excuse me, I just bumped right into her and I kept moving, because that was my way of saying, I'm trying to come in and you're still not moving. On my way out of the bathroom, I noticed from the peripheral of my eye that that same woman was at the sink washing her hands, and she's watching me as I leave the bathroom. I'll cut to the chase. That was one of the judges for the competition. Yeah. And intuitively, as I realized she was watching me leave the bathroom, I thought to myself, who did I just do that to? It was a quick thought, a fleeting thought, and I thought, who the heck did I just do that to? And I kept moving to the room to get my stuff and meet with my team. And I thought, did I just blow this? Mind you, I don't think I blew it for that reason, but I think it did have a place for why I didn't get first place for that competition. So I realized I let the past experiences spill over into the current moment because I've experienced that before. So this is like a twofer. Don't let past experiences spill into your current situation. And that's why it's so important to heal, because if you don't, you'll think, I've seen this before. This must mean that. And that was painful when it happened. And so that's the mode I got into. And it was a judge. Whew. So the lesson for that is, if, again, You're trying to get an interview and get the job. You're trying to get the promotion. You're trying to get someone to be a client. You're trying to pitch an idea. It doesn't matter what it is. Treat everybody in that vicinity with kindness, with respect, because you don't know who you're talking to. And when people see you move certain ways, they could think, what kind of person am I going to hire? What kind of person am I taking on as someone to run my business? What kind of heart posture, and mind you, we don't have that much time to figure each other out. We're only going based off a resume, how you present. There's a small window to showcase who you are. None of us are perfect, but you sure as heck don't want to be the person that's showing themselves to have a temper, to be rude, no. Last tidbit on this segment is, even when you're on the road, as you're driving to the building, as you're in the parking lot, if you've got road rage, you need to calm the heck down, because you don't know if you're going to, cut the judge off on the road or cut the hiring manager off on the road, especially when you're within a 1 to 2 mile radius of the destination. Okay? When you're in any vicinity of trying to leverage yourself, be kind to everyone, because you don't know who you're talking to and who you're dealing with. And that person could be the reason why you get it or don't, or that behavior that you had could be towards that person could be the reason why you don't get it. Whew, that's a word. I hope you wrote that down. Let's move on. This next one is for anyone who is constantly in work situations where everyone around you is so darn insecure. Now, mind you, this isn't specific. I'm going based off of experiences I've had in the past. And so this is huge because we spend a majority of our times at work. And because we spend majority of time at work, you have to be able to navigate the personalities and the people that will step into the room and that work with you. Everyone at work is trying to look good. Everyone's trying to get ahead. Everyone's trying to secure their spot. Everyone's doing that. And a lot of people will be willing to do anything to make sure that happens, even if it means stepping on somebody else. Oh, world out there. I know. But how do you move? When you were there to do your job and you're there to mind your business and you're there to just do well and be cordial, do the job and go. Sometimes people see that and they want to, because some people can be intimidated by you. Some people can be just feeling some kind of way about you for whatever reasons. And they want to just project and spew out their insecurities on you. Why? Because of that, they're insecure. And so they will do things to rattle you. They'll cause drama, stir the pot, put extra stress on you. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Da, da, da. Even though maybe you were instructed to, maybe you were assigned a project and now someone's questioning why you're doing it that way. And they want to be the manager instead of the role that they're actually in. Whenever people are stirring the pot and trying to get you sucked into a bunch of nonsense and BS, you have to ground yourself and mentally prepare for the personalities that you will come across. People, when you move from space to space, what you'll recognize is that everybody is playing a role, and not just a role that not just the job role or title they have at the job, but there's a role in the dynamic of the space. And you pay attention and you recognize, oh, that is the bootlicker. Oh, that's the I'll do anything to get ahead person. Oh, that's the drama lover. Oh, that's the person who can never give me my kudos. Oh, you just start to point and see people for everything that they are. Oh, that's the person that just wants to get in and do their job and mind their business. Oh, that's the person who I can probably have lunch with. So you just start to see and observe people for who and what they are. And when you go from place to place, the exact same personalities, the exact same roles, they pop up. There's only so many archetypes of people that exist. It's almost like the Bible. When you read the Bible, there's a lot of characters, but there's only so many characters. And each of those people in the Bible, I don't mean to make this super religious, I'm just using that as an example. Each of those people are playing a role. They're playing a role, or they're representative of different states that we can get in as people. And when you pay attention to people, there's only so many states. There's only so many. It's like a threshold. And everybody's hitting one of those thresholds at some point or another. So you can't be moved by how they're moving and what they're doing, because it's always going to be there. The question is, how do you respond? Like the saying goes, life is 20% of what happens and 80% of how you respond. How are you going to respond? I know that that person loves drama. So am I going to get rattled every time they try to stir the pot? Or am I going to just be like, okay, sounds good. Anything else? I appreciate that. Okay, talk to you later. And just get completely detached from the fact that, and here's another thing. When you're in a place and working for someone else, you have to recognize that you are at will at any point. And so you have to be at peace with the fact that even if people are giving you your kudos, they can let you go. When people are not giving you your kudos, even though you're probably still doing a good job, they can let you go. It's there. They can do whatever they want to do because they're in those positions to make those decisions. You have to make peace with the fact that you did what you were supposed to do. You showed up on time, you were cordial, you did your best, and you worked with what you had. When you make peace with that, and if people still decide to behave the way they want to behave and do all the things they want to do, you have no control over that. The only thing you can control is how you respond to the characters that you already know exist. When you walk outside your house and you start driving your car, you already know there's going to be somebody to cut you off on the road. Are you going to get mad, or are you going to recognize that happens all the time? When you're standing in line and someone's huffing and puffing because they think you're taking too long to take your food out the cart, that person's always going to be there. These characters, these personalities are always going to be there. We have to master how we respond to all of the isms of people and not let it rattle you. So I guess the gem for what I just explained to you is, do not attach your value to a title at work, because people are going to do what they want to do. They're going to promote you or not. They're going to let you go or not. They're going to stir up drama and make it seem like you're not doing enough or not. They're going to do all of those things. Do not attach how you feel to the chaos and the turbulence around you. That is the lesson for that. And recognize that your greatness lies inside of you. It doesn't lie in a title for a job. It doesn't lie in whether or not your boss is treating you well. It doesn't lie in any of that stuff. We have a duty to protect our peace. We have a duty to recognize that there is chaos and turbulence as soon as we step outside the door. How will you respond? All right? Do not tie your value and your worth to your title at work or to things that people are controlling, because they can do whatever they want. And do not let yourself be swayed by all of the swaying, moving, chaotic, insecure, projecting personalities around you. You have to stay rooted like a tree and understand that what you bring to the table lies within. And if you can make it happen here, you can make it happen somewhere else. Or you can do your own thing. Because the greatness was in you the entire time. That's why they're behaving that way. Ooh, period. Clock it. All right, y'all. Those are 3 main gems that have been, but just really making their appearance, really letting themselves be known. And so I just want to do a quick little recap and remind you of these tips, these reminders. Your haters are a reminder of how blessed you are. Your haters are a reminder of how blessed you are. That was number 1. Number 2 was, be kind to everyone in every scenario and in a place that you're trying to leverage yourself, because you never know who you're talking to. Number 3, do not connect your value to your job title or something that someone else can take away. And do not be moved by all of the projecting personalities around you. Stay grounded and rooted like a tree and live in the truth of who you are and the greatness that's already inside of you. because no matter where you go, those people and those characters are going to keep popping up like video game, like NPCs on Grand Theft Auto. They're always going to be there. Question is, how will you respond? That's our job. That's our duty. All right, y'all. These are 3 main situations, 3 tips that I have realized in the last month or so. And for some reason, like I said, things have just been whipping me across the head and like saying, hey, have you learned the lesson yet? Hey, have you learned the lesson yet? Because it's going to keep showing up. And once you finally learn the lesson is when you start seeing it less. Or when you see it again, that's when you're like, seen that before. Feel bad for them. Sorry that you're operating and vibrating on that level, but there's more out there for you, I promise. You don't have to do that. Did anyone ever tell you that you didn't have to do that? No? Okay, well, now you know. When you start seeing people acting crazy and projecting, it's like, hey, did you know that you don't have to do that? Did you know you don't have to step on that person to get ahead? You didn't know that? Oh. All right, Soul Tribe. I really hope this was helpful. I hope that you were taking notes. And I hope that anytime you see these types of scenarios or when you're confronted with these types of things, that you take heed and use these lessons I dropped for you so that you can win, okay? And win emotionally and win in all areas of your life. Don't say no one didn't told you, because Sadiqa Soul did, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for thumbing up this video. Thank you for subscribing and joining the Soul Tribe where we step out of the matrix and honey into our divinity. And let me know in the comment section which one of these resonates. And share this video to a couple people that might be going through any of these things right now and need some inspiration. Okay? All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Until next time.